The following program may contain strong language and mature content. Viewer discretion is advised. Good morning, Los Angeles. We're here.
Grand rising to the world. Grand rising to the world.
It is Monday, my brother. It is Monday. And it's here. It's time for another week. It's time for another week. A brand new week. But today, we got a special surprise for y'all guys. We got a special surprise for y'all. You know, it's one thing when you get to see us, our melanated selves. You know what I'm saying? You know, we two sides of the coin. You know what I'm saying? You got my dark skinned sexual chocolate right here. You know, you got that little mocha, little light skin right here. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna add a little bit of caramel into this, ladies and gentlemen. From the Dante Show, the man with the plan, the music extraordinaire, the singer, the sexual chocolate himself. My New York brother, even though he's from upstate, we gonna let that slide. Dana Dane, what's up, brother?
What's going on, fellas?
What's going on?
That was a great
Ben Charles.
That was a great intro. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody, good morning. Well, Grand Rising, Ben Charles, Rochelle.
Good morning, Rochelle. That's my girl. What's up, Rochelle?
It's the state. It's the state that matters. It's the state.
Short, Dan.
I'm out of know.
Because you from where? Are you from Cincinnati?
Cincinnati, yes. Midwest.
You see how he's coming on the show?
No, I was wiping my nose.
Sir, and you are from Buffalo. Okay.
That's right.
Buffalo.
You see it right there. 7, 1, 6.
I can't say that. Rick James from Buffalo. I like Rick James.
I have to rep my city all day. What up, Ben?
Yes. Well, let's go through the run through. We appreciate you, Dana, for stopping by. We appreciate you because today is going to be a day. Let me take this off. Today is going to be a day. You came on the right show, my brother. You came on the right show today.
Oh, Lord.
Because today we're going to be talking about sex, and more sex. Listen, right, you just came from church yesterday, brother.
I know.
Let's talk about it.
I'm saved. I am saved.
Yeah, sanctified. Kyrie, don't do him like that. Don't do him.
Right, don't do me like that. I'm nice.
Right. Talk to him nice, like they say on TikTok. All right, y'all. Today, let's do the run through right quick before we get into the hot mess of the world. Don't forget to check out our sponsors, Bullet in Flight Radio, the #1 progressive Christian radio station in the world. That is right. We checked. It is. Okay, so go to www.bulletinflightradio.com for all of your musical needs. They play the house gospel. They play the regular gospel. They play the R&Bs. They play the pop and the jazz and all that stuff. You go ahead and check it out. And they also got some phenomenal sermons. Not that Juanita Bynum, I hate the gays kind of stuff. Not that Juanita Bynum and what's the other one? The Bishop Rolex and his fakery. We're talking about some real sermons, y'all, with some inspirational, some inclusiveness.
Wait a minute. Nita hates the gays.
Juanita hates everybody. I think Juanita
Isn't she one of us?
Don't do that. Don't do that. Allegedly.
I got my tambourine. If you
wait, is it allegedly if it comes out of your own mouth and say
Kyrie, okay. We're not doing that. It's not that type of show.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna save that. We're gonna save that for the Thais support and Thais After Dark out here. We don't do that on here. We're good. We're good, wholesome Christians here.
Amen.
We're not gonna
Amen.
Who you so Katie, Kyrie? Kyrie's coming with it.
Messy already. You're early.
I'm not messy.
Yes, you are.
Look at him. Stir it up. Stir it up. Go ahead. Stir it up. Stir it up. Stir it up. Yeah,
Ladies and
exactly.
gentlemen, that was allegedly. We're going to keep it like that because you ain't shutting us down. Hey, Titan, what's going on, my brother?
Oh, hey, Titan.
Yes. Come on. Yes, he got that tambourine, my
That's
brother.
right,
he got
Titan.
that tambourine.
What did he say? Wait, hold on. Go back. What did he say?
He said not one of us in the tambourine. Yeah.
Hey,
That's how we doing it this morning.
I got a I'm not one of y'all, but I got a tambourine because I'm a percussionist.
Oh.
Well, play on, brother. Play on.
But as Kwame know, I am an ally. I will march. I'm with you.
Amen.
That's how you play that tambourine, right? Just like that. You're real good at that, Dana.
Knock it off.
I'm just complimenting your musician. Your musicianal, what do you call it? Prowess. Musicianship. Praise God.
Did you say musician palette?
Musical prowess, if you will. Yes, you know. All right, and don't forget to also check out. We talked about Bullet for Radio, but don't forget to also check out the company, the production company that puts this all together, and the other shows on Pyro Media Network, Pyro Media Productions. That's right, y'all. If you want a commercial, a promo, audio production, a commercial for your radio station, a podcast, if you want a show like this, go to pyromediaproductions.com and they will get you and take your stuff to the next level, child, and set your stuff ablaze. Praise Jesus. All right, y'all. We got through all of that. What
who's the boss? Who's the boss over there at Pyro?
It's some light-skinned man that's in charge of Pyro Media. I don't know who he is, child. He think he running everything. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be in this.
It's a black man.
He's black. He's for sure black.
Is he borderline European?
So it was nice having Dana on the show. You cut up already, Dana, already. We asked you to come on here and be nice. All right. Be that. Let's see what Titan talking about. I was talking about Juanita being one of us. Not that. Ooh.
Oh. Titan, get your coffee and your oatmeal, Titan.
Not oatmeal. What kind of oatmeal? Okay. It's too early, y'all. See, I knew what Dana was gonna come out. He's gonna cut up. It's too early. All right, y'all. Let's get into this, y'all. You know, it's some crazy stuff in there, but we got to talk about what's going on. Baby, wrong slide. That was the wrong slide. There we go. Right there. Right. Let's go. There's lots going on this morning, Cal. There's a lot going on. All right, y'all. We're going to talk about what's going on because...
What's happening?
Whew, mess. Okay, well, first up, this one is on you, Kyrie. You tell me what's going on with this gentleman right here. Praise you. Rest in peace, my brother.
Okay. So, Michael K. Williams, as you know, rest in peace. This would be my crush on The Wire. He played Omar on The Wire. For you all that didn't watch, The Wire was a show on HBO. Came on in the early 2000s.
Yes.
It's based in Baltimore with the drug game. He was a gay drug dealer. And back then, he wanted to do what P. Valley is doing now. He wanted to incorporate more intimate scenes with his partner. Mm-hmm. But the producer was like, well, maybe they're not ready for that. So what he did, he took it upon himself. So he talked to the guy that played his partner. And he was like, we're going to go ahead and kiss. The guy was like, well, okay. And they did it. And the producers liked it. And that's how things started coming about. So actually, Michael K. Williams is the pioneer for that. We had him to thank for showing more than just the typical stereotypical gay men on television.
Yes.
Wait a minute.
Go ahead, Dana.
He was gay?
On the show, The Wire.
Oh, so he was doing like a little murder thing then.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
So he wasn't actually gay in real life. He was doing.
Okay, in my dreams, he was, but on the show, he was gay.
You know what, Kyrie?
Right.
Everybody gay to you.
Everybody. I said in my dreams.
Good Lord. Anyway, well, shout out to
Jesus.
Help him. Shout out to my brother. We hope you rest. Party in heaven. Party in heaven, my brother. All right, what we got next up? What's this problem? What's going on with Brinks, brother?
This is my question. Okay, so in New York, Southern California, there was a heist. They were carrying millions of dollars of jewels, and so they made it. The drivers made a stop to rest. One driver went to sleep, and the other driver stepped out and went to a restaurant. It took him exactly 27 minutes to get his food and come back. So when he comes back, he sees that the lining around the truck in the back had been cut and was on the ground, and the lock had been cut off. Now, like I said, the other drivers inside the truck sleep. How hard are you sleeping on the job, sir? But when they opened it up, all the jewels were gone. So the place that they got the jewels from is suing, saying that they were worth millions. But Brinks is saying in the original contract it wasn't worth as much as they said it's worth. So
I don't care. First of all, I don't care how much
you sleeping that damn. Now this is the only thing I can get, because I know I've been inside of a Brinks truck before, so I know it's like in a safe. It's soundproof. It's really soundproof. So that's the only way that I can see that him not hearing them cutting or the saw or whatever. If he's in the front part of the truck, they probably creeped up, sawed or whatever. He probably didn't hear it. So I give him that. So right there.
That was playing. I'm with Rochelle, this inside job. Because how did they know they were going to be there?
Bingo! And how did they know what was in there? I'm like, listen. Right. First of all, shout out to you, Kyrie, for finding this, because let me tell you something. When Brinks said, you said that they said that it's not worth as much. Brinks is saying that it's not worth as much as they're saying
in the original contract, right? First
of all, let me explain something to you, Brinks. Okay, we wouldn't be here in the first place if you didn't have your stuff. If you secured my stuff in the right place. Okay, so don't tell me what's worth and what's not worth. This, you know what? It's $1 billion. That's how much you're gonna owe me. I'm shutting your company down. I'm gonna own y'all because you lost my stuff.
Well, I'm sure they got worth that much
anyway. Oh yeah, and the jeweler was on the news. He was saying that they do have insurance, but the fact that Brinks is trying to downplay it is like,
right.
What is that?
They don't want to be liable for it. That's why.
But you are. They stole out of you. You are the security company, girl.
You were carrying this. I trusted you to get this to where it needs to be, and you are. First of all, you sleep on the job. Nobody's talking about that.
I didn't pay you to take a nap. That's what I'm saying.
That part is the crazy part. Why are you sleeping?
And the other dude, so it took him exactly 27 minutes. So they did all this in that time. I'm like, something ain't right.
Well, you've seen the movies. They could have had somebody scoping the area, seeing what time the truck comes all the time. It could have been an inside job, but it could have just been something that was well planned. You see the movies. Now they get these ideas in these movies. They get these ideas from somewhere.
Oh, here we go, Dana. The kids need to stop watching the movies. The movies are changing them. Oh my
God. But you seen, what was the movie? It either was Dog Day Afternoon or The Heat. One of those two movies. Now, I don't know if you guys were here then, but I was here visiting. But Dog Day Afternoon or The Heat, our viewers can help us out. But it was either Dog Day Afternoon or The Heat. The North Hollywood bank robbery that happened back in the 90s. I think it was 97 or something like that. It was the spitting image of either Dog Day Afternoon or The Heat. One of those movies. It was the spitting image of one of those movies. So they watched the movie and got the idea, you know what I'm saying? From something.
Did it work out in their favor?
It didn't.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, it didn't work out in the movie favor either. But I mean, I guess they thought,
But here's my question. So you steal these jewels. Exactly where are you going to get the cash value for these?
Because at the end of the day, if you're not doing it on a black market type situation, all of these pawn shops, all of these other places that you could possibly trade in those jewels for cash are going to money. They're not going to give you money because they're going to be like, where you get these $1 million jewels from?
Right.
And they're all going to be alerted by the authorities because they're being watched at that point in time.
Yeah.
So who are you giving it to?
On the black market.
That's what I'm saying. That's the only place you can possibly do it. This is an inside job, allegedly.
I'm gonna believe it is, because
ain't no way in hell. You talk that. It's an inside job. I believe it. Allegedly. Anyway, moving on to the next thing. We got NASA. NASA just scrubbed Artemis 1, the launch for Artemis 1, and the reason why they scrubbed it after an unexpected engine issue. NASA, and this is space.com, says NASA's first attempt to begin the Artemis missions has been scrubbed after an unexpected issue with engine number 3. Through Artemis missions, NASA will land the first woman and the first person of color on the moon, paving the way for a long-term lunar presence and serving as a stepping stone to send astronauts to Mars. Now, I know people are thinking that this is probably a fluke and a mistake, but I want to let you guys know right now. I'm admitting it. This is here. It was me. I messed up the engine because I need to get off this planet, and they're not leaving without me. I wasn't ready. So I said, if I can't go, nobody could go. So that's what happened.
So everybody, they got to wait until I'm ready. Because I still got packing to do. Because I'm trying to get off this planet. This planet's crazy.
So they're trying to have people actually. Trying to have people go stay up there for a little bit.
No, what they're trying to do is they're trying to have like a bridge from Earth to Mars and using the moon as a way to get like you know how like you go you have like a layover, like you stop.
So the moon is a layover.
The moon is a layover. That sounds like Bobby. But seriously, no. But it's basically the goal is to be able to have more people travel to Mars because I believe how long does it take to get to Mars? How long does
is that? But I want to go.
What you want to go for?
It takes about 7 months to get to Mars.
It's a new experience. I mean, and yeah, I love to travel, so why not go to Mars? Earth is just ghetto. I say that, but
so it takes about 4 days to get to 2.5 to 4 days. I'm sorry, between 2.5 and 4 days to get to the moon. Oh, okay. Why does it take 7 months to get to the Mars?
And it takes 7 months to get to Mars?
I guess, yeah.
Well, I need that rocket to be able to move around and
Well, anyway. I'm good.
I'm good. I'd rather go to Alaska somewhere and get away.
Oh, I'm not going to Alaska.
It's still on Earth. No, it's still Earth.
Is that? Hey, look, it's at the top of the Earth, so I'm close enough.
No, sir.
I'm good.
If I'm going to go anywhere, take me to the North or South Pole. There's less people there.
That's what I said. I'm going to Alaska.
No, there's a lot of people in Alaska, my brother. Hey, you know the population of Alaska?
You can find you a little spot.
Nah.
A little igloo for half price.
Oh, I ain't living in no igloo. You go ahead.
Look at this. This is 21st century. You know they got them igloos pimped out right now.
That igloo got Wi-Fi and inflatable mattresses.
But you know, I saw on the Travel Channel that they are nice on the inside, but they're still not above 40 degrees.
That's fine.
That's fine. I'm cool. Listen, I
like that. Bring me a nice quilt, a goose down quilt.
Come on, goose down quilt. You better be living in the high life. What are you talking about? Yeah.
I'd rather go to Mars. Y'all go on.
Well, you go ahead.
You go to Mars, and when
Sean King said you will be making that trip alone, I will.
Right. Because blacks don't do extreme cold. Ben, don't try it.
Ben, listen.
Don't try it.
Ben, knock it off. Where's Ben from?
New York.
Okay, next. He talking about don't do extreme cold, and he from New York? What are you serious?
That is extreme cold.
That's why he wouldn't go to Alaska. I'm already dealing with New York. I don't want to do that.
Grab you a Siberian tiger coat on your way over. I know that's right.
There it is. Thank you. There it is.
Well, you better, I'm gonna grab me some snacks and go to Mars. I'll be on the rocket.
You better have a lot of snacks for 7 months, child. That's a lot of snacks.
I'm not walking around and then you floating, you on gravity for 7 months. Then when you land and start walking, come on, man.
Just floating. That's too much. Not for 7 months.
I would love that.
No,
oh my God, I would love
that.
Go,
you go up there and you Skype us when you get there.
Yeah, right.
Or Zoom call
if you can.
FaceTime us.
I will. We're gonna do a live Pyro Power Hour from there.
Well, you already have a delay. How the hell you gonna have a
shit.
No.
He said he already have a delay.
I'm just saying. I love you, brother, but I'm just saying that we can't do it for that far. We're gonna have to take a sabbatical.
Oh my God.
All right, y'all. So this one next up, you got to tell us about this one, Kyrie. It's a video, so we're gonna go ahead and check it out. So let's watch it.
Okay.
Let us know after this.
Show my sexy side.
Why are you talking to me in your sexy voice?
Because I want to go to dinner after we leave.
We can. It's no need for nobody to be mad at nothing. You want to kiss me? I want to kiss you.
You'll fuck me?
Yeah, I would.
I felt like you ain't really fuck with me. And I'm like, damn.
Why would I have like any problem?
Me and you would have been together.
Before these niggas got in the picture.
Like, yes, bitch, period.
Bitch, shut the fuck up talking to me. Like, why are you talking to me? Ignore y'all how y'all father do.
Hello.
Like,
So okay, you like girls?
I mean, I like what I like. I like you.
So who on top?
Me.
Well, we gonna bump real good.
That is from Young Miami new TV show. Okay, I'm sorry. What was it?
Sign me up. I'll go.
You a mess. See, that's right. That's it. Now, for those of you that Young Miami has a new show on Revolt TV. You can also see it on YouTube called Carisha Knows, and Carisha's her real name. So she has guests each week. This was with Meg Thee Stallion. So on this show, they got into it and they were flirting with each other. And it was funny because she thought Meg didn't even like her at one point in time. Now I'm gonna read y'all some of the stuff because I watched the entire interview. It's really good. Kwame just tripping. This leads into our subject matter. So Young Miami, she says, okay, Meg and Miami both, they wanted to kiss one another and even admitted they wanted to have sex with Meg on top. Y'all just saw that. Miami asked the other man. Yeah, Meg says sex with her is triple X rated like old school porn. So then they started talking about porn, and Young Miami said, I don't know, I just really enjoy having sex with a girl. I feel like it's so personal, pleasing. We just be having fun. We're not in our head about it. Because she said how guys, which they are in their head when it comes to sex, which why they can't be sexually free. I agree with her. Well, straight men. No offense, Dana. So now Miami admitted that she loves to watch porn. But the only type of porn that turns her on is girl on girl. She said, I feel like that's how You said what?
He said, I'm leaving. Oh, God.
So she says, I feel like that's how I knew on the preview, she says, how I knew I was bisexual. But on the actual, when you watch the actual interview, she says, I feel that's how I knew I was gay. And then she changed it. She said, no, I'm sorry, bisexual. She said, I feel like a woman knows how to please one another. She also feels sex with a woman is better than sex with a man. So the Meg agreed that sex with men requires them to perform like a porn star. Meg likes to have sex with girls too, more so. You're not, because Meg says when it comes to man, you're not about to look like that man that's in the porn video. So B, don't you ever put no expectations upon me. She likes to have comfortable sex. And I agree. It has to be comfortable, natural, and nasty. I am in 10,000% agreement with that. So my point in this story is how when it's okay for women to be sexually free. And nobody is batting an eye. It's like, look at Dana, I'll go. But now had that been Trey Songz, but what if there's Trey Songz and Chris Brown? What would everybody be doing? Oh my God. Oh my God.
Everybody's that gay agenda. Everybody just got gayness, just gay agenda this and gay agenda that.
We gotta emasculate the black man.
And I want to know what is this agenda, because I have not gotten the memo or the memorandum or the standard operating procedures about said agenda.
Well, my agenda is paying my bills, taking care of my mother, and
survival. Okay,
right, exactly.
But no, but I do want to comment on what you said, Kyrie, because I do think that there is a double standard when it comes to.
Jay said fake lesbians from culture. No. Watch the interview. No, they're not faking. Here's what I think. Because Meg asked her, when you gonna be done with it? Because he sponsors the show. So, because the word is that her and Diddy are together. She said, and I quote, "That's not my man. I'm not dating anyone. I'm not in a relationship with anybody. I'm dating. I'm 28, but she would rather have a girl." And this is just what I believe. And I'll go with Kwame's word allegedly, but this is what Kyrie believes. I believe she really does like women, and Diddy is that whenever she gets an itch for some dick, she go to Diddy. That's just me.
No. She loves women. She's right.
Right. She loves women, but when she gets that itch, because it's a man.
Why would you go to Diddy? Anyway.
Why would you go to Diddy? Because Diddy got this. He got that.
She loves Diddy. She loves Diddy because she loves women.
He's like, oh, okay.
I'm fixing my hat.
Dana.
What did I say?
Listen, Diddy runs the city.
I want the powers that be to know that was not Kyrie.
Now hold up, St. James. Hold up, St. James. Everyone is not bi. Okay.
No.
Everyone is not bi.
No,
not everyone.
No, I am strictly dickly, and Dana is all about the puss. So we're all not. And Kyrie, you strictly dickly, right? Or what do you do?
Yeah.
See the delay. See the delay. And this nigga was talking about he going to Mars.
No, I was thinking about
the thing about it is, what if you was on Mars and that pause was there and it just froze like that?
Right.
It would have been a freeze, and it'd be like, But no, I definitely agree. I definitely agree. I definitely agree.
Everybody has, but who hasn't played in the lady pond once upon a time?
What?
Okay.
But what does that have to do with the piracy in China?
He said everybody is bi. I'm just like, well, who hasn't, been back and forth?
But being bisexual is something completely different than being gender or fluid, sexually fluid.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then also being sexually fluid is very different than having an actual lane. That this is like Dana does not have a to my knowledge, Dana does not have a desire to get in the bus. He likes the puss. You know what I'm saying? That's his thing. And that's fine. And I do not have a desire to be in the puss. I like the bus. You know what I'm saying? And the things. I like men.
But have you played in a lady pond before?
Of course I had to.
Okay.
I was in the Army.
You had to.
Yeah. This is before. Oh no, this is before Don't Ask, Don't Tell, honey. Was revealed. Yeah, I had to do what I had to do. I took one for the team.
Oh shit.
Listen,
he said I took one for
the team. I had to listen. You get extra
but
money.
No, I definitely agree. Being a straight man, and I definitely agree with what you're saying, Kyrie. And it shouldn't be like that. And I think that it should be to anyone's own discretion, or anyone's if they want to watch it or whatever the case may be. But the way that society is built right now, and again, if you all watch our show, I don't like bullying. I don't like, the shaming and talking about people and things like that. Yeah. I love everybody. People are people. People are human. But it is a stereotypical thing when you can allow those two women. Now, get it? Some women probably are like, Most men are like, yeah. Mm-hmm. But it's stereotypical because, again, if it was two men that were talking like that, the straight men that don't watch it. Mm-hmm. My thing is just don't watch it. Don't knock them for loving and liking what they like. They're still human. There's no shit. There's still. I mean, I have a transgender cousin. I have gay cousins, and I love them to death. They're still human. They're still my family. So I don't put and pass judgment on people and what it is that they choose to love. I mean, love is love, and if you could get past the visual image of love and just actually open up your heart to love, just love. Love is love, and you should be able to be free to love who you want to love.
And furthermore, to your point, first of all, I love what Dana just said, but to your point, Dana, I also think that we also need to look at the difference between, especially with this particular situation and topic. Megan's talking about just sex, you know what I'm saying? And
exactly.
I think
having fun.
Right, just having fun, and she's dating, right? And so I think as someone who is rich, who is in that space where, you know, she can go ahead and date and do what she wants to do, you know, I think she has the right and the you know, the space to be able to experiment, and I think that that's what she should do if she wants to do that. And I feel like that is just a space that we all have kind of gone into in some way, shape, or form. You know, some people like, you know, a little quicker is like, am I gay? Nah. Am I bi? Nah. Am I straight? Maybe. You know what I'm saying? You know, so the people have always gone into that space, you know, for however long it takes. Everybody goes through a journey, you know, sexually. And I think that this is just her space that she's in. Next month she may say, you know what, I'm strictly dickly. The month after that she may say, I'm all about women. The month after that she may say, I'm all about, you know, non-binary people. Whatever the situation is, that's her journey, and I just want her. I want people to stop looking at it as like over sexualizing it, as opposed to just what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I think that's what happens when it comes to people like, you know, Megan Thee Stallion and what, you know, what people like her are talking about in that space of like, this is just sex. That's it. It's just sex. And I think that needs to just be left at that.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. That's just my opinion.
Okay. Once we get into the subject matter, after you come back, I'll get it.
And that's gonna do it for the hot topics and what's going on. We will be back after this break. The first song that's coming up, my brother, you picked it, was T-Bots.
Old school. Yeah, we're going back.
Yes. Tell us about it. Why'd you pick this song?
I used to love the song, but we're going to ask the question: do you touch yourself? Do you see anything wrong with touching yourself? Why does the church say it's a sin to touch yourself?
We're going to get into that right after this.
All right.
All right. We'll see you guys on the other side of the break. by popular demand. Thank you guys for joining us on this here Pyro Power Hour Monday. Just FYI, if you guys are tuning in on Facebook, definitely go over to our YouTube because Facebook likes to cut us off in mid streaming when we're playing music. So sorry about it. I don't know what to do with Facebook. Facebook a little crazy. That's just the way it is. All right. So head over to our YouTube over at youtube.com/Pyro Media Network. Love you guys. All right. That was a good little song there, Kyrie.
That's my cut.
Yes. All right. So you asked a question before we left. Definitely have to know what works for you before you can tell the next person how to take you.
Okay. Exactly.
Ooh.
That's why I picked the song, Ben Childs. Exactly. And that's why I said there's nothing wrong with it. But some people will tell you, oh my God, it's so wrong.
I don't see nothing wrong. Let me stop. That's Dana's lane. let me not sing. That's not my lane. I dance. So yeah, so let's get into that.
I did see you at the Pank.
Okay.
Now I told you not to be telling nobody my business there, Dana.
Well, actually, no, you wasn't at the Pank.
You got to the Pank.
Queens men.
Yeah, that's me. I'll be at Club Eaton. That's me. I'll be there.
Not club. You nasty. Anyway,
look at him.
Tell us a little bit about what's going on with this topic. Why you chose this topic, my brother?
The topic or the question?
The question. I'm sorry. Yes.
Well, I was saying because people have. It's always been a dilemma about masturbation. Is it right? Is it wrong? Should you do it? Should you not do it? It's a sin. That's wrong. But why is it wrong?
Well, let's ask the minister of music here. What do you think? He's Kojic. What's going on here? Why is it wrong?
Is it wrong?
No. I plead the fifth.
Why do you plead the fifth? This is a conversation about the Bibles.
About the what?
Is it right or is it wrong?
I mean, it's in the Bible that you shouldn't spill your seed, but
but that was one story. That was one story. Is that particular?
Right? That's what I'm saying. But people interpret the Bible the way they want to interpret the Bible. Okay. Just like you interpret a story the way you interpret it. So it's to each his own. You can't make somebody understand something and beat it in their head. So it's to each his own what they feel that they need to do.
That was a real political answer, though.
It really was.
But
I got to keep it political.
But I think they say it's wrong because, because according to the Bible, people, you're only supposed to have sex to procreate. But I don't know if I agree with that or not. I don't agree with that because I'm not.
I don't think anybody agrees with that because if that was the case, the world would be overpopulated.
Well, yeah, but according to
and then they don't pay you enough to take care of all the daggone kids.
That's for damn sure.
Exactly.
That's for damn sure. It is, but I do think that in my little bit of studies, you know what I'm saying, in my short time on this earth, you know what I'm saying, I do think that we have gotten to a space where we have allowed process to impede progress. And what I mean by that is that we have taken scriptures and taken them out of context because there are things in the Bible that have hermeneutics to it. You know what I'm saying? Which is meaning that what they wrote is based on what that time frame was. Because people do not look at, right now we have telephones, we have cell phones, we have cars, we have all of this different technology that's happened. And back then they didn't have any of that. There was no Wi-Fi. There was no laws that governed, like governors and governments and things of that nature. You just followed what the scriptures told you to follow. You know what I'm saying? And so when you have these different things that are going on, when you interpret the Bible, you need to really look at what that scripture and the context of that scripture is. And so that's why we're discovering now, at least those who want to learn and want to grow in the Lord, we're discovering now we're discovering now that certain interpretations were mishandled, i.e. the issue with homosexuality in the church. there has always been homosexuality, you know what I'm saying? So I think that but that's a whole nother conversation. And so I say all of that to say this. Touching yourself, masturbating is a scientifically proven healthy thing. That's all I got to say about that.
Okay, now here's my question with that. Because they change things every other year. 1 year we're supposed to eat butter, the next year we're supposed to eat margarine. Now it's relieving yourself. It reduces the rate of cancer. But now all of a sudden everybody's into this semen retention. What is that about?
I've never heard of that. What is that?
Listen, I haven't heard of that either.
Semen retention means going without abstaining from masturbation or sex, and just
why
saving.
Why would you want to do that?
Well, it's to build something up in your body. I don't know, but I'm like, that goes against what we were taught, in science. Because in science class, you relieve yourself because you need to get all that out of you. But yeah, now I agree with Ben Childs. It relieves tension and may save others from harm.
I know that's right. Go listen. I know that's right. Listen.
But it also prevents you from making dumb decisions about going with so and so.
Well, I don't know about that because I know that most men, or scientifically, most men masturbate on a daily basis, and we still make dumb decisions. So I don't know what that's about.
Wait. So Ben, when you say it relieves tension and what do you say? Cause
may save others from harm. Save others from harm.
Yeah, touching oneself relieves tension and may save others from harm.
So are you talking about it's saving them from harm for you fighting them, or all that tension built up into you? So when you're ready to put in work, you're gonna harm their ass.
Maybe all of the above. Maybe all of the above, because
right.
You get all that pent up energy, and when you release, it's a lapse.
Right. That one time in band camp. Remember that one time in band camp. He shot her to the ceiling. Oh my god!
Scary Movie was a one of a kind series. That was a one of a kind series. Scary Movie for Gen Z was a movie. It was a parody movie that was a parody on Scream. For those who don't know, and Scream was a horror movie. Just I put it out there for the Gen Z.
Right.
I'm so old.
When they told me, when I saw something that there was an anniversary of Baby One More Time by Britney Spears, and they said it was 20 years old, and I was like,
wow.
I was like, excuse me, 20 years. I just.
But when you really think about it, I was sitting here thinking the other day, somebody said this. 30 years ago was the 90s.
Yeah.
When you think, it's like, wow, 30 years.
What a great time.
Yeah.
At least for me, that was a great time.
No, I'm just saying, you used to saying 30 years ago, 70s, 60s. But 30 years ago was the 90s. That's crazy.
Yeah, we didn't have COVID. We got to play outside and play the dirt.
The 90s was the best, for me, was the best era. That was the best era.
One of the best.
I think that was the best era for everyone.
It was one of the best eras. I do think
the 90s music, and the 70s.
Well, music that came out of the 80s was really enjoyable for me. I grew up on 80s music. Like my parents did not play that whole you're gonna listen to what's current. We're gonna teach you first what happened in the 60s, 70s, and the 80s, and then you can go ahead and play your boom bop. That's what they called it. Boom.
I just mean the 90s was just the 90s, everything for music, for living, just everything. The 90s is just it.
The 90s was everything. But anyway, let's go on to the next question because we should do a show on the 90s, Kyrie. Let's see.
Good idea.
Yeah. We should bring Dana back on that one because he's a music connoisseur. You know what I'm saying? Does your sexual numbers have to match your freak number with your partner? Do you think that they have to match? What are your thoughts, Dana?
Yeah.
Ask that one more time.
Sure. So, does your sexual numbers or your freak number have to match with your partner?
No, because it has to be a balance.
Okay. So
I don't think it has to match.
If your wife was a 5 and your freak number is at 9, what do you think? Do you think that's a good match?
Yeah, because it has to be a balance.
That
You
no.
can't be. I think if you're on the same level, you'll bump heads. That's with anything.
Why?
I just think it. I think it has to be a balance because sometimes you need to be calmed down. Sometimes you need to be lifted up.
Interesting.
If you're both at the same place, you can't lift or bring each other down.
But
if you both were at 9, then you think that that's not a good thing? Like you just
because sometimes you may want it. Sometimes you may want to be like, okay.
Well, then
it's a balance.
But if your freak numbers are out of line, I think
it was the sound effect. It was
like, you may want to, and you may just.
But you can still do that. But your numbers, if your numbers don't match, I disagree.
I don't know because I look at it like this. Sometimes you want to make love. Sometimes you want a quickie. So you can't have a quickie all the time. You can't make love all the time. So it has to balance out.
That doesn't have nothing to do with freak number. Your freak number.
What is the definition of a freak number, Kyrie?
Please let me know because obviously you're the professional in this, Mr. Myers.
No, I'm not a professional. But okay, a freak number is what you will or will not do. Not how often.
How far?
Yeah,
how far you will go.
Yeah.
Well, again.
So like freak number 10 freak number 0
is like just missionary period.
Yeah, missionary or one position only and like soft things and but and a 5 would be soft things, and a 5 would be like yeah. And then a 10
like you want to explore.
And a 10 would be like whips and chains.
But you can't have that all the time though. At the end of the day, you still
but if you're willing to explore, because if you add a 0 to 2, you're really not willing to explore.
So I think what Kyrie's trying to say, it doesn't matter the frequency of how it is. It's what happens during when you guys do it.
Okay.
So like for example, if you decide to have a quickie, are you having a quickie, in a public place because that's freaky? Are you having a quickie and you're paddling things? You know what I'm saying? Are you having a quickie and you have like clamps? You know what I mean? What that's
God.
Or are you having a quickie and it's just just missionary?
Like 0 to 2, I have to be in the bedroom only.
Yes.
Period.
Yes.
Yeah, I got you. No, I feel you.
With the lights
but
off.
I think it should. I think it should match to some degree still, though. I don't think it should match. I'm just sticking with that.
It should be.
It should be a balance. It should be a balance.
But if you're at you're at a 9 and your partner is at a 2 or 3, are you really going to push them up here? Now,
I think you should know that before you get to that point.
There you go.
Yeah.
But I kind of agree with Dana on this because shockingly.
Right. I gotta write this down.
Right, write it down. Save it for the books, ladies and gentlemen. No, but I do think that I kind of agree with them because I do think that if your freak numbers are both high or at the same level, whatever, then there's nowhere to explore with that.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And so for me, no, but because
you can go to Mars.
Yeah.
You can go freak on Mars.
I would do that. I would do that.
With no gravity.
The 10 has you tied up being choked, poured hot wax. That's what I'm saying. But like my thing is this. Like if you're both at 10.
I like a little choking. I don't think it's a 10. I'm not a 10. I like choke. Okay, I'm talking too much. Never mind. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go talk.
Well, I just said you were the expert in this. You just told the people that you were.
Let's not tell your business out here, okay, Kyrie? Let's not do that right now. This is the morning show. but I think if let's say like I'm at an 8 and my partner's at a 4, let's just throw it out. There's nowhere for my partner to kind of look at possibilities. You know what I'm saying? If we were at the same level, because then they've experienced it all. Right. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. There may be some softer things because I'm all like rah, that kind of thing. There may not be spaces that I have explored with that person.
They may need to calm your hot ass down a little bit.
Yeah.
A little cold water, a little ice.
Right. You know, slow down.
Right. You know. And
we'll get there.
We'll get there. You know what I'm saying? You know, right now let's use the handcuffs with the feathers. You know, instead of, you know what I mean? Instead of the spikes. We'll try the spikes. We'll work our way up to the spikes. You know what I'm saying? You know, but I do.
You want to work. Some people like have to have certain things in order to get them there. Like they have to be tied up. They be abused or something like that.
Well, let's not say abuse. We don't want to say because we don't want to say.
Oh, they don't want to say abuse. Okay.
Yeah.
There is a thing called degrading sex. That's the term. Degrading sex. Some people like that.
Sure,
that's
can.
the professional talking.
Okay.
Hey, just hit me with a car when you're done. Just run me over.
And back it up.
Right.
Do you like that, babe? You like that? Yeah.
Slam my head in the car door when you finish, please.
You like that? Yeah. Yeah. That's hilarious.
Kyrie, we're gonna get you some counseling, okay?
Right. And
I like it. I'm just saying there are some people who do.
There's a little bit of truth in everything you say now.
Yeah, but I don't like degrading.
Look at the pause. You see the pause?
I don't like degrading sex.
Look at burn me with a hot life.
Oh, absolutely not.
To your point, with that question, do you think that your freak number stays the same throughout your life? What do you think, Dana?
I don't think so. I think the older you get, the more you experience, because when you're young, you're just going in for the kill. And I think when you get older, you experience more things. And usually you'll meet someone, again, that may be a 10 and you're a 4. So they can teach you certain things and vice versa, you know. So I think the older you get, the more you learn, because they always say the older you are, the more seasoned you are. So, and then if you try too much at a young age, when you get older, life will be boring. Because again, you may get to that point to where nobody's at that point with you, then you're gonna be touching yourself.
Well, see, I'm like Sean Kennedy. My freak number has increased over time. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
And same with me. Even St. James says, "Oh no, that number definitely changes." I do agree. I do think that the more you experience, the more you discover more about yourself. That you know your freak number does change. You know, you may like it a little rough. You know what I'm saying? You may like it on Mars like Kyrie. You know what I'm saying? No judgment. You know.
I said I would try it.
You want that anti-gravity sex, huh, Kyrie?
Right. Exactly. Smack me harder.
We're not judging Kyrie.
No, not at all. Yes, we are.
We love you though.
Look.
All right, y'all. Before we head out, do you have anything else on this particular topic, my brother?
Me?
I just want to say, I just want to tell it's okay for men, gay or straight, just be sexually free. Try some things. You don't have to do the same old thing all the time.
Yes.
Try different things with your partner. Make it interesting. Because I hear people sometimes they say they get burnt out or whatever. Because you keep doing the same routine. Because you're doing the same routine.
I'm sorry, Kyrie. St. James. You better. That is the comment of the day. He said, "I am
right there
and seasoned to perfection."
I like that.
You better be a rotisserie piece of chicken.
Right. Secret sauce. Secret sauce self.
Okay, that good old Popeye seasoning. You know what I'm saying? That gets battered and seasoned.
Go ahead.
I love that. All right, Dana, my brother. Thank you so much for coming on today. I appreciate you. Let people know where they can find you, my brother.
You guys can find me on Instagram at DNA716. And you can also find me tonight at 8 o'clock on the Dante Show. So please tune in. I'll be there. You'll see this with different clothes on, of course. But I'll be there 8 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Tune in, guys. Thank you for having me on the show. I really appreciate it. I can't wait to come back.
Have you on again. Yes,
I can't wait to come back.
Thank you so much, brother. Yes, and thank you guys for tuning in. We want you guys to continue to tune in. Don't forget to like. It doesn't hurt. Just go ahead and hit that like button. Then go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and subscribe to Pyro Media Network, and then hit that notification bell so you know when we're coming on. I know it's a 3-step process. It's not hard. It's free. You got everything else. As my brother Dana says on the Dante Show, you subscribe. What is it? Tiger Beat. You know,
you got Essence magazine.
Essence
you still
magazine,
get Vibe.
the
Jet.
Vibe. Yes, and in our words of Mother Thais, you subscribe to Trade. You subscribe to Trade. You start everything else up in here.
Oh, Thais.
Us.
But he said Tiger Beat, not right on.
Tiger Beat was back in the day.
That's
That was
funny.
my time.
Tiger Beat was a white version of Right On.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
I never even heard of that Tiger Beat.
Tiger Beat.
That
Yes.
sounds like a position. Hey, baby, I want to try that Tiger Beat.
I know that.
All right.
I'm gonna have to make that up.
You better.
Baby,
You better.
baby.
You may have to trademark that data. All right, y'all. We thank you guys for checking us out. We appreciate you. Don't forget to check out our mother network, PyroMediaNetwork.com, and check out all the other great shows on it, to include the Thais Report, to include Thais After Dark, to include the Dante Show. Okay, with Dante and Dana. All right, and we will see you guys on Friday. Don't forget to. And guess who's coming this Friday? We had one half of the Dante Show today. We're going to have the other half of the Dante Show on Friday. That's right.
Yeah.
Dr. Dante Morrison will be here on Friday. So we will see you guys this Friday, and we hope to see you guys soon. Don't forget to check out the other shows. Love you guys. Peace.
Love y'all. Peace.
Great
Bye.
week.
Hey boy, I don't wanna waste your time, but thinking of you is how I spend mine. Tell me, baby, what's your sign? 'Cause you're astronomically fine, and all I do is think of you. Baby, all I do is think of the ways I wanna give you this ass, just how you lie. Feel like a Thursday, how I'm throwing it back. I'ma make it go north, south, east, west coast. Baby, we can go north, south, east, west coast. Just tell me how you want it. I got it. Who gon' do it better? Nobody, Friday. Just let my hips take you on a trip. I swear they don't make them like this. Think of the ways I wanna give you this ass, just so you lie. Feel like a Thursday, how I'm throwing it back. I'ma make it go north, south, east, west coast, west coast. Maybe we can go north, south, east, west coast. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All I do is think of you. I think of you, I think of you, I think of you. All I do is think of you. Think of the ways I wanna give you this ass, just so you lie. Feel like a Thursday, how I'm throwing it back. I'ma make it go north, south, east, west coast, west coast. Maybe we can go north, south, east, west coast. I'ma make it go north, south, east, west coast. Maybe we can go north,